from God. And God says, when you get further enough away from me, I'm going to allow a number of things to transpire in your life that will bring you back. Turn to somebody and say, I'm on my way back now. Say it to them, I'm on my way back now. You're on your way back. God sent me here to this church to tell you, man of God, glory be to God, the next 3 years is going to be your season. You are coming out from under the umbrella of whoever you took over for. You're coming out from under the pressure of that. Y'all ain't hear what I'm saying. See, that's why you can't talk to people before you come and preach so that the Lord can use you. You're coming out from up under it. You're going to walk in your own anointing. And God is going to do this house like he could have not done it until you accepted to move under his instructions. Promotion doesn't come from the east nor the west nor the south, but it comes from God, who judges righteously by putting down one and raising up another. Anytime you find yourself in a position, it's because God had to move somebody in order to put you there. And when God brings you here, he doesn't want you to continue what you've been dealing with. Y'all ain't here, but he brings you into a brand new season. High five somebody, say, I'm on my way to a place called reaping. Reaping. Come on, say it. I'm on my way to a place called reaping. It's time for you to prepare yourself to reap. You will reap. You will reap. Touch 5 people. Tell them, you will reap. 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 You will reap if you faint not. It's hard to leave here, go preach in other churches, and they celebrate you and get home, and you're not even celebrated by the people that you preach to. But this is your season to come into prophetic fulfillment, and it will come to pass. Touch your neighbor, say, I'm going to reap. I'm going to reap. I'm going to reap. This is your season of reaping. I wish I had a church here tonight. This is your season of reaping. I'm not just preaching to you. I'm going through the same thing myself. Everything that the devil took from me, oh, he was so upset when he found out that he had to give it back. I high five somebody, say, give it back. Everything you took from me, you gotta give it back. Say yes, say yeah. You gotta give it back. You gotta give it back. Look at your neighbor and say, I'm gonna get it back. My health, my wealth, my state of mind, my purity, my dance, my shout, my tongue talking, my liberal spirit. You're about to get it all back. This is your season. Somebody shout out and say, and reap. You can become very, very frightened when you hear words like, sit down, I'm done. You can hear a lot of, you become very, very frightened when you hear words like, you reap what you sow. That text carries a negative connotation to it. You reap what you sow. But not to Negroes who sow the right seed. If you sow the right seed, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Turn to your neighbor and say, I ain't got a thing to worry about. In fact, I'm waiting for it to happen. I've got to get back everything that the devil stole from me. I want it all back. Is there anybody in the building that want it all back? Open up your mouth and shabbat God out of your spirit. Let demons and devils know I'm going to get my stuff back. You messed with me long enough. You fought with me long enough. You held me back long enough. But I'm coming into my season. I sense it. I feel it. I said I sense it. I feel it. I feel breakthrough. I feel a mighty anointing about to come up in my life. And I stop by this church to let you know, man of God, it's your season for reaping. It's your season for a turnaround. And it doesn't matter which way you turn, as long as you turn, because God's going to do it for you. He's going to bring you up out of the
DTfMinistry presents 3 Days of Revival with Bishop George Blumer. Hosted by Senior Pastor Donald C. Francis of the Mount Zion Baptist Church. Starting from October 5th, going to October 7th. To be held at Mount Zion Baptist Church, 1811 Bath Avenue between 18th Avenue and May 19th, Brooklyn, New York, 11214. Sponsored by DTfMinistry, Holy Ground Music Group, and A Million Sounds Gospel East. Be there!